In this lesson, we are going to find a missing value in a measure of central tendency. In the first example, in one game, a football team has offensive drives of 45 yards, 43 yards, 24 yards, 21 yards, and 44 yards. The coach wants the team to achieve a mean of 35 yards per drive for the game. What must the length of the next offensive drive be if the team wants to meet this goal? So if we were going to figure out a mean, we would add our values together. And then we would divide by the total number of data pieces we have. But in this one, we are missing one of our data pieces. We want to figure out not what the mean is, but we want to figure out what this last data piece is. So we have this missing value. So at the moment, we are given 5 offensive drives, so how many yards for each drive. But we also want to include this extra one. So we want to include that 6th drive in order to find that next data point. So we will have 6 data points. And now for this, we already know what the mean is. We're not trying to calculate the mean. We know that the mean is 35. So the coach wants to achieve a mean of 35 yards per drive, or an average of 35 yards. So now, to figure this out, I'm going to add the data pieces that we have. So we're going to have 35, and this will equal these values added together, which is 177, plus this question mark, which I'm going to change to an X to make it mathematically proper. And then we're going to divide out that 6. So now what we need to do is to isolate that X. We need to figure out what the X part is, because the X stands for what the next drive would be. So for this, I am going to multiply out this 6. So right now it's being divided, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 6. So then our 6's will divide out. And 6 times 35 gives us a value of 210, which will equal 177 plus X. So now, in order to get the X by itself, we want to subtract 177 from both sides. When we do that, we will end up with 33. So in order to get an average or a mean of 35 yards per drive, and given that the team has already done these first 5 drives, we will need, or the team will need, another drive of 35 yards in order to reach their goal of 33 yards in order to reach their goal of 35 yards per game. In this next example, Curtis owns a store. He tracked his total sales for 1 week in the chart shown here. If the store is closed on Sunday, how much does he have to sell on Saturday? How much does he have to sell on Saturday for his mean sale to be $800 for each day his store is open? So he's tracked Monday to Friday and the amount of sales that he's got for Monday to Friday. We want to know what his Saturday sale is so that his average for the week will be $800, knowing that his store is closed on Sunday and he won't have any sales on Sunday. So we're going to start with the mean, and this equals the total from Monday to Saturday. I've run out of room, so I'm just going to go below. Okay, so we've added Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then the X represents the Saturday. And we want to divide this by 6 because there are 6 days between Monday and Saturday. And we also know that our mean is $800. So he wants a mean sale of $800 or an average sale of $800 per week. So we're just going to simplify this a little bit. We're going to add up the values here. So the total sales of days from Monday to Friday. When we add that up, we get $3,767.50. Plus whatever the Saturday total will be. And then we'll divide that out by 6. So for Monday to Friday, he sold $3,767.50 worth of sales. Now we want to simplify this or solve it so we can calculate the X value, which represents the total sales for Saturday. So again, we're going to start by multiplying out the 6 on both sides. So we'll end up with 4,800 So 4,800 equals 3,767.50 plus X. Then we're going to subtract this value from both sides. So when we do that, we'll end up with $1,032.50. Which is the X value. So this is the amount that he needs to sell on Sunday in order to reach his goal of $800 in sales per day for the week.